Hello. Thank you guys for joining me once again for this video. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with me video. I thought that this would be a great way to just kind of sit down, talk with you guys, get ready to go nowhere. I haven't done my makeup in literally probably 7 weeks, so it'll be nice. Maybe once my makeup's done, I can record some other videos too. So it'll be kind of like a, all-purpose deal here. So today we're going to be talking about job searching in the time of Corona. I have been offering a resume review and support in that way. If you need your resume reviewed or you want to connect with me, please email me. I'll leave my email in the description below, and I'm happy to connect with you. I was actually a professional resume writer for 3 years, and I worked specifically with military veterans, so I have helped a lot, hundreds actually, of military vets find successful work, particularly right after the Afghanistan war ended. So that was a really amazing part of my career that I'm really grateful for, that I've probably never really told you guys about. So I wanted to kind of jump into that conversation. I know a lot of people are unemployed right now and going through it. This does, though, tie into the mindfulness kind of vibe that I've got going with this channel. So let's get going on my makeup. But before we go any further, I just wanted to say, if you like my videos, please give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and comment below anything, just saying hi that you're here, or something fun and creative, a suggestion for a future video, an idea, anything that you want in the comments below. I am more than happy to hear it. So if you want to keep watching, stay tuned and let's get going on the makeup. I kind of forget how to do my makeup. It's literally been that long, but sorry, I just squirted this, squirted this everywhere. That's not meant to be dirty, okay? Have a clean mind, okay? I am a beauty guru, by the way. It's my long lost career that I should have pursued, as being a professional guru. By the way, meow, meow, meow. Yeah. Yeah, I've had this pimple on my forehead, but I'm a pimple picker, so it's almost gone. It'll be gone soon. And also, a thing about my eyebrows, look at those. Look at those. I haven't touched my eyebrows in the whole time that I've been in quarantine, and it's the first time since I was probably in 3rd grade that I haven't touched my eyebrows at all this long. And I'm kind of having a Frida Kahlo moment with them. I'm just really glad that that I'm letting them grow in. So anyways, sorry, we're veering off topic here. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the yeah, I know I'm not going to put on foundation. I just put on concealer. Looking for a job during the time of Corona. I too am unemployed at the moment. Technically, I don't have a full-time job, but I have chosen to go freelance, and I lost my job actually just before the worst of the coronavirus breakout here in the Bay Area, California. And with that, when I got let go, nobody really knew yet that the quarantine was on the way. And of course I was panicking about having to kind of jump back into the job search, but I was so exhausted from kind of what happened and the way that I was let go, that I just was not in any level of a mental space to be job searching. And I was kind of at that point where if I interviewed with anybody, I would have been so nervous and still traumatized from what happened to me beyond just my, like, the way that I was let go from my previous job, but just like all of the mounting anxiety and stress that I had been going through for like years and never really having like any space to breathe. And so I know not everybody is in the same boat that I was in, but I just decided that I was not going to actively look for a job right away. I decided that that was the best for me, and that I was going to forego job searching so that I could find something that gave me life again, that made me feel again. I mean, I thought back to my early career and how passionate I was every single morning waking up, and just, you know, having essentially lost sight of that completely, having gone so many years of just losing me, losing the creative, wonderful person that got buried under years and years of just, you know, patriarchal fucking bullshit, being told that I'm not good enough, being left out from groups of people. And, you know, I just felt really defeated, and I knew that I needed to spend some serious time on myself, and that's basically what I've been doing for the last couple months. You can go back to my day one vlog. I did my 10-day vlog challenge. That was basically the point that I realized that I needed to do something like this, like recording videos again, to remind myself that I, you know, that I was a creator, and that I was meant to be, you know, sharing content and talking about my experiences and interacting with the world in this kind of way, that my career objectives had kind of gotten in the way. Like, I was working to get the next means to the means to the next end, as opposed to working to building a meaningful career for myself. And I think that that's probably an issue that's far beyond me. And, you know, I think of all the creatives out there, and just the way that the landscape of the internet used to look, with so many people making kind of funny, jokey videos, and now it's really turned into just the only people that can afford to do it are these extremely elite, wealthy kids. But the internet has kind of lost sight, and it's not just the internet, it's the individuals, and it's the people like me that just gave up and didn't feel like we were worthy enough or good enough or capable to be creators for whatever reason. So just getting back in touch with myself in that way has been really, really important. And I've just reminded myself that those people, the difference between them and me is that they're doing it and I'm not. You know, they're doing it, and they have, you know, maybe some more financial means or stability to be able to do it, but I can do it too. You can do it too. We can all be the creatives that we want to be. And I don't think that we've had a time like this where the world has stopped around us in such a way to enable us to be able to do something like this, like literally ever. As I've sat in my meditations and in my mindfulness practices, you know, I felt this elevated sense of comfort that wasn't there, you know, just a few months ago. So, I mean, I don't know. I know I'm getting a little spiritual now, but I know that I'm not the only one that's getting a little bit spiritual now, and I know that there's like a more general sense of something more significant. And I think that we need to continue to pay attention to that, and we need to continue to lean into that, because there is literally so much in the universe that we can't see and that we don't understand, that is real and that is actually affecting our day-to-day lives, that, you know, maybe science can find the mechanisms to understand those things in time, or maybe secretly there are intelligences that do know what those things are. I don't know, you know, but as long as we don't know what those things are, and where spirituality can answer some of those questions, I think it's important to lean into that spirituality and that kind of understanding. I guess I can pivot now. Positioning yourself more realistically with understanding your job search and your job and your career goals during a time like right now. So whatever job that you had before, even that's a thing about right now too. As the landscape continues to change, there may be jobs that become completely obsolete through this. The technologies that are being built that will, completely wipe out certain jobs and responsibilities. Like, I think back to like the 90s, certain types of phone repairmen. They only knew how to repair a certain type of phone, and that phone became obsolete on the market, and now they have to adjust to learning a new technology. That's kind of what's happening right now. So I think that, if you work in a certain specific type of trade, or you do something that requires a very kind of narrow skill that's really involved with a specific technology that exists right now, that may be a good thing to think about, is training on updating those skills to be more applicable to a future, or to consider changing your career path entirely, which is what I've done. I was working in the nonprofit sphere, but now I want to do kind of more individual consulting and content creation and freelancing. And changing your career is not easy, but if you are positioning yourself for your future better, then that's what I think matters. I have it written on my mirror right there in my bathroom, so I see it every single day. But what you choose to do right now can be in reaction to what happened or for the benefit of your future. More so now than ever, we really have to be thinking about our future while really still remaining in the present, because remaining present is really the most important part. So think about what you can do right now that will create a better future for yourself, as opposed to trying to catch up to some dream that you've been holding on to from your past. The past is not obsolete. The past does matter, but at least in our lives, I think right now it's important to be thinking about the present, and perhaps maybe using notes from your past to inspire your future and your present. Anyways, I know I'm getting a little esoteric here, but that's what I do in my videos. But I've never filled in my eyebrows, as they've been this large. So I'm gonna try to just fill in all of the natural space and kind of see what happens, because I usually don't fill in my eyebrows as large as they naturally are on my face. Hold on. So I don't even know what to do with them. I definitely need to get them professionally waxed, but that's not an option right now. So we're just gonna fill them in kind of the way that I would have filled them in more before, but with just a bunch of scraggly hairs. Maybe that's something. Would you guys want to see me do a I wax my eyebrows at home video? Because I'm considering it now. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, so a girl doing her eyebrows is like a literal, as you probably know, it's a whole fucking thing. So if I'm not talking as much right now, it's because the biological forces inside of me are uniting together for eyebrow strength, because that's some real shit for girls. Is the eyebrow gods, be they with you. So that's like the rough shape of how I usually have them, minus all the fucking extra hairs that are dangling around, but I guess that'll work. So yeah, my goal with my eyebrows is definitely to get them microbladed. So where were we with our conversation? We were, I guess we can just pivot to something new because I forget what I was talking about. You know, keeping mindfulness during this time about having a job or not having a job. If you were fired, you know, I know that it's hard, and I know that everybody processes things differently. And, you know, where for me, I was able to kind of just stop myself and reset and really think and consider my life. And, you know, I was extremely lucky that I had the way that things kind of turned out for me. Like, I had moved some money right before I got fired, and I, you know, qualified for unemployment, and I've gotten the stimulus and all of that stuff, which keeps me kind of okay in terms of my finances for, you know, at least the next month or so, and kind of through all of this. And that's really what I've been trying to do, is stay grounded in the reality of my situation, as opposed to what I don't have, or fearing 3 months down the line. You know, that's what I used to get really stuck in the weeds with. Sorry, it's the eyeliner pause now. I would really get so caught up worrying about, oh my God, it's April, and I would be thinking like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to buy Christmas presents for my family. You know, something crazy like that, something that has really nothing to do with the current situation. I know that the money stuff matters, but I think that more so now than ever, I've said this in other videos, but we really, if there has been any sort of intuition and message that has come to me in meditation, and, you know, if I am prophesizing in any sort of way, I would highly recommend, because if there is a God watching over us, that God would not want you stressing and worrying about money during a time like right now. You know, what is the most important right now is keeping yourself healthy, listening to authorities, breaking yourself out of bad kind of habits of unhealthy thought cycles. I myself got wrapped up into the crazy conspiracy theory world. I didn't know what the fuck to believe in before all of this. I doubted authorities. I was scared of big pharma, and, you know, I literally believed in a lot of conspiracies, and I didn't even know like what the hell was going on around me. But I had to kind of come back to earth a little bit and remind myself of the reality of what's happening, and that not believing in authorities and not believing that vaccinations are legit and not believing in public health officials. It's fucking insane. It's fucking crazy. It's the state to how far things got in the US. This was not just some crazy lady on Facebook. This was in the fucking media. Whoever is in control of our media system was allowing for this to happen, and it's just unprecedented time for us to really sit with ourselves and get back to reality. Because if we continued down on the path that we were on before of not believing that things are real and being so confused about the reality of what's actually happening in the world, you know, it's what can enable something like a virus to spread as much as it has. And I don't think that it's any mistake that the virus is disproportionately affecting the United States, because here in the US, at least as far as I'm aware, I don't know any other countries that don't believe in their health officials, that doubt in the reality of vaccinations. The anti-vaxxer movement and, you know, the flat earth thing, how prevalent and kind of wide scale that all became. I just don't think that we understand just how problematic and scary something like that is. So I am done with my makeup. Let me take down my hair, even though my hair is really messed up right now. All right, so here we are with, yeah, my hair is like frizzy, but I don't care. It smells really good right now. Yes, I had it braided and then I put it up. But yeah, this is the final look. It's very simple. It's just eyeliner, but I haven't had my makeup done like this in forever, and it feels good to have my eyebrows are such a mess. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this little conversation, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please, again, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment below of really anything. I would love to hear from you guys, just saying hi, ask a question, whatever. And Ringo says bye. Midnight says bye. And I say bye. I'll see you in the next one.